What's good, bro? Here's why no one likes you. Because the truth is, if you were as good of a person as you thought you were, friends would be surrounding themselves around you. And I'm making this video for myself just as much as I am making it for you, because I know that you're struggling right now. And it's your fault. But it's not necessarily because of something you did. It's more so something you tried to do. What did you do? You tried to project onto other people what you've learned. Let me tell you a story. When I was in high school and I started going to this preppy, it's more of a preppy high school really, but it's a public school. I went there, and the things that they would teach us in vocabulary class, in English class, were so far advanced. I learned some of the biggest, most complex, and just most advanced words in that time period when I was a freshman in high school. I want to say 90% of the things that I learned that enhanced my vocabulary were when I was a freshman in high school. And so what I would do when I'd come back home is I would start using these words everywhere. Everywhere. I'd be like, damn, you're looking melancholy today. I'd be like, wow, I just acquiesced to that. Nobody cares. If they can't understand it, you're just making them feel dumb. Don't you get it? So, nobody told me this. Nobody was honest with me. So I had to realize it for myself, that I was turning people off by trying to act holier than thou, using words that it was the right context for me, but for them, they didn't give a fuck. They didn't give a fuck if you know what superfluous means. So I'm there, and slowly, as time is passing, I'm noticing that people don't enjoy my presence. And you've probably experienced this too with something. So the reality is that as soon as you notice that, what should you do about it? You need to reflect. When I reflect on my life right now, I realize that I've said and done things that have hurt people. And so I'm responsible for my own life. I'm responsible for my relationships. So are you. Look around. Do people like spending time with you? Do they? I love being around myself. I love spending time with myself. I could be by myself all day long. But do other people enjoy your presence? When I'm at the gym, everybody comes up to me and says hi. Everybody says what's up. We have conversations. They like that version of me. But what about at home when people know you? The whole you, the entire picture. Do they still like you? So I realized that I had some work to do, and I embraced the solitude. A lot of times people will leave you alone, and we start to do our little coping mechanisms. Why am I alone? What do I need? What can I do to make this loneliness feel a little bit less worse? And I realized that I was coping for my loneliness with weed, edibles, the same way that I used to cope before. Before I was a non-stop smoker. Now every once in a while I'll go to the store maybe once a week and I'll buy a pack of edibles, but I'm done with that shit, bro. One of my friends called me out for it and I said, all right, bet. I'll take that as a challenge. I'll make my life better. No more taking that shit from me. So here's what you can do. Journal about it. And the past few days I would just journal and journal and journal, and I'm like, is there something wrong with me? Answer, no. Is there something wrong with the way I've been acting? Answer, maybe. Because look around you. Where is everyone? And so, for you, what you should do, bro, is just take a second to look at yourself. Take a second to look how people act when they're around you. Are they acting different now? Is it something you did? Maybe it wasn't even something you did, but how can you be better in the future? Because you can't control what other people are doing. You can't control their reactions towards you. You can't control what they say to you, but you can control how you react. You can control what you do. So take a look at yourself. Don't project onto other people what you've learned, because maybe they don't care, or they're not in the right place to receive it yet. And if they're not in the right place, then what you're saying to them is just noise. And it's noise that's annoying to them. I'm realizing that nobody likes unsolicited advice. Nobody likes advice that wasn't asked for. That's what you need to internalize. Just be on this journey for yourself. One day, if you want to, you can share the message like I do to you. I think that's one of the best outlets because you want to learn. A lot of these other people don't. So, stay true to yourself. Don't give up on the journey. Keep learning. Journal more. Ask yourself, why is this happening? But in the end, take a deep breath. Just let it go, bro. It's all just an experience. Peace.